Hi and welcome to my video. Today's video is going to be the 5th update for the Pandit Palette Project Pan. This year I am panning the ColourPop's Going Coconuts eyeshadow palette. I'm gonna pop on the screen pictures of what this palette looked like in the last update and also what this palette looked like in the introduction. So here is what this palette is looking like right now. The biggest difference is the first shade up here. The pan is a lot bigger than it was in the last update. I have made some great progress on it. I'm very happy. Probably can use it up for the next update, hopefully. In the last update, I set a goal that I wanted to use each and every eyeshadow of this palette 7 times, or more, of course. And I managed to hit that goal. So let's talk through the numbers. The first shade, called Shredded, up here is a lid setting shade. I use this one every time that I do my eyeshadow. And last month I used it 26 times. That means that I did my eyeshadow in May 26 times. In this project, altogether, I have used this shadow 108 times. I am very excited to be on over 100 uses on Shredded. The pan is looking juicy. It could get done like any day now. I mean, any week now, more likely. The next shade here is called Palm Reader. This is an inner corner shade for me. This one I used in the last month 18 times, altogether in this project 76 times. Next we have this cool crease shade called Coolada. This one I used 7 times, so exactly the goal, and in total in this project I have used it 32 times. In the second row there is a warmer toned crease shade. This one is called Lovely Bunch. I used it 10 times. It's very nice for summer. I love using it. In total this year I have used it 52 times. The dip in here is so huge. I don't know if you can fully see, but I am sure that I can hit pan in it for the next update. At least I'm gonna try my hardest. I'm gonna set it as a goal. The next shade in the middle is called Cocoa Crush. This is not the original shade. I mixed this shade and this shade together into the middle pan here, and I have used that shade 7 times, 14 times together in this project. So I've had that shade for 2 months now. I mixed it right after April's update. I'm enjoying it quite a lot. It's a nice shade to have in this palette. Otherwise there's just like a very light shimmer and a very dark shimmer. It's kind of missing the middle ground that there used to be. But I'm liking it. I don't know if I use it up. I don't know if I'm gonna make a new one though. We'll see. And last shade in the second row is called Shell Yeah. It is a reddish crease shade. I have used it 7 times, in total 23 times. I am really enjoying it this time of year. Down here we have a shade called Get Cracking. It is a matte with some glitter in it. I have used it 7 times, in total 25 times. Down here is the dark shimmer that I mentioned earlier. I have used it 7 times, in total 17 times in this project. And the last shade down here is called Nutty. I have used it 7 times, 29 times in total. So as I briefly already mentioned, I want to set it as a goal to use up this shade called Shredded, and I want another goal to be that I want to hit pan in this shade called Lovely Bunch. The pan is literally so close, I can almost taste it. I'm so excited that this palette is looking quite used and abused now. I know I'm not gonna use this whole thing up by the end of the year, but I, realistically speaking, would at least like to have pan on every shade here. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that either. These shades are very hard pressed, especially Coolada. I am thinking that if I can use up Shredded, I'm gonna scrape some of Coolada out and repress it in here and repress it quite loosely, because it is nearly impossible to like get any sort of movement on Coolada. Like it literally looks like I haven't even almost used it. I don't know. But yeah, I would like to hit pan on all of these shades by the end of the year. That would be lovely. And of course, like, have as much progress as possible. So that's the plan. Let's hope that I can hit all my goals for the next update and also by the end of the year. But that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and maybe consider subscribing as well. Thank you so much and bye bye.